Welcome, seekers of the wild, and welcome home to Faolán's path, a space where the earth is sacred, the sky speaks in signs, and your body becomes the compass to your truth. I'm Juniper, and today we begin not with force, but with feeling, not with pressure, but with presence, not with the illusion of a new self, but the truth of your already wild soul. If you're listening near the start of January 2026, you're likely being bombarded by the new year, new you messaging, the, the push to fix yourself, to change, to improve. But here at Faolán's Path, we begin differently. This podcast walks with the Celtic Wheel of the year. It's usually in the background, but we'll talk about it a little bit today. It's a quiet rhythm beneath the louder world. And according to that wheel, that true new year began in the dark of Samhain, a time of deep stillness and spiritual rebirth. This January energy is not necessarily the new year based off my Celtic ancestry, but it is a collective threshold, a liminal place, a chance to pause. I also want to bring something else. I believe in the sacred weaving of wisdom traditions, of blending Eastern and Western medicine, not in appropriation, but in reverence, and reconnecting to our living earth, whether you call her Gaia, Mother Earth, Terra. Anyways, our living earth through the guidance of those who came before, honoring our ancestral memory, our cosmic guidance, and mythic presence as part of how we heal, live, and walk forward. This episode is not about chasing a better version of yourself. It's about remembering who you are when you drop the noise. It's about feeling what's real in your body, your breath, your energetic field. So let us begin with breath. Let us begin with truth. Let us begin with energy. This today will be a guided energy experience. So please don't listen when you're driving. Find a comfortable place to sit or lie down, or if you're like me, go for a walk. And if you could go barefoot, if you're able to that. And then first, before we begin, I would like to invite you that if you have a bottle of Vetiver, that's an essential oil, you may want to apply a drop to the soles of your feet or to your sacrum or both, or just inhale it. But either way, breathe it in slowly. And if you have a garnet crystal, hold it in your palm or place it wherever it's being called, chest, belly. Let its deep fire guide your awareness. If you want, have a journal nearby if you'd like to write afterwards. I know I usually do. And before we begin, before we move into this meditation, I would like to speak of these two tools we're working with today. I like people to understand. I love to give you guys the reasonings. So Vetiver and Garnet, these are not just lovely additions. They are allies. They are here to support your body and your spirit. Vetiver comes from a deep-rooted tropical grass. And when I say deep, I mean deep, like sometimes stretching down over 10 feet into earth. And that root system mirrors what Vetiver offers us energetically. profound grounding, nervous support, nervous system support, and emotional anchoring. It's often called the oil of tranquility, not because it numbs, but because it stabilizes. Vetiver has been known to help calm the sympathetic nervous system. That's, your fight or flight survival mode. It can help promote deep restorative sleep, can help focus the mind when it's scattered. And if there's other menopausal women out there like me, you totally get that. Helps soothe emotional intensity. So whether that's grief, anger, even overwhelm, it can help support those with high nervous energy, trauma, even ADHD. So it's a root medicine in every sense of the word. And when we work with Vetiver, know that it is here to bring you home to your body. And then there's garnet. It's one of the most ancient stones used in energy medicine. Where vetiver roots you to the earth, garnet gently awakens what's been sleeping below the surface. It's tied to the root and sacral chakras, activating life force, creative desire, emotional vitality. This is not a fiery, chaotic burn. Garnet is more like a sacred ember, the kind of slow, deep fire that reminds you of your desires, that your vitality is worth protecting, that your energy is sacred. Garnet can help us rekindle energy after burnout, can help clarify what we actually want, not what you think you want. It's beyond obligation and beyond comparison. It can help you tap into that embodied sensual, embodied sensuality and grounded motivation. And remember that rootedness does not mean stillness. It means power. So together, Garnet and Vetiver are here to support you in clearing what isn't yours, especially after the chaotic holiday season, and anchoring into what is. So let's take that moment now. Let's breathe them in. Feel the energies inside you. And when you're ready, we'll begin. We'll begin by closing your eyes. Begin with 3 deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel your body begin to settle from your head down to your shoulders, down your spine, all the way to your feet, which with each breath, let yourself be here. Be here now. Scan your body. Where's the tension? Where is the space? Where is your awareness lingering? Let the earth hold you. Imagine the pull of gravity as a kind of love. You are not falling. You are being held. Now bring your awareness to the base of your spine. Visualize a red ember glowing there, the root of your energy. And with each inhale, feed that ember. With each inhale, feel it expand down into the soil. Imagine roots growing from your body into the earth. Thick, strong, steady. You are safe. You are home. Feel Vetiver's essence settle your nerves. Let it pull you deeper into your body. Now, imagine Garnet, warm and red like the core of the earth. Its energy is not loud. It is steady. And it whispers, you do not need to rush. You only need to rise when the moment is true. And as we enter January, we pass through a full moon in Cancer. This moon illuminated our emotional terrain. Call to mind any feelings you've been carrying. Holiday exhaustion, food and energy overload, the pressure of expectations. Now breathe these into your body. Don't push them away, but then exhale them through your feet into the roots you've planted. Let the living earth take them. Let Garnet transmute them. Let Vetiver soothe the space that remains. Now ask your body, what do I want to feel this year? What frequency wants to live through me? This is not a goal, not a resolution. It is a wild truth. Maybe a word rises, a symbol, a feeling. Let that emerge. Let the garnet feed your fire. Let Vetiver anchor you to your flame. Anchor this feeling to your body. Place a hand to where you feel it most. Breathe into that space. Breathe deeply. This is your compass for the year. And above you, the cosmos shift. Neptune whispers bold new visions as it moves into Aries. Capricorn planets anchor your intentions. See a sky full of stars, planets in motion. You are a part of it, a constellation of your own. Let your intention rise to meet that sky. Let it be mirrored in the stars. Now begin to come back to your body. Wiggle those fingers and toes. Deepen your breath. Gently stretch. Feel the energy you've cultivated. Feel how different the body feels when guided by truth. This would be a good time to pause and write if you have any journaling or reflection.